Ford is named after Judge G. Harold Martin. If you don't know his story, because it's probably not in the book, Judge Martin was here in Fort Lauderdale, but he had almost drowned 2 or 3 times during his lifetime. Is his son Jim here? Is Jim Martin here? Where's Jim Martin?
He's over in Sarasota.
Oh, he's over in Sarasota or something. But he was one of the ones that was instrumental in getting this community to support the bid to bring the Swimming Hall of Fame to Fort Lauderdale. And he also, with Rotary International, instituted a program that's a national, worldwide program called Every Child a Swimmer. And that became the mission and one of the missions. But of everything in the Hall of Fame, all the history and everything was to inspire everyone and every parent to want their children to be swimmers. And this goes back to the 1746 Benjamin Franklin's proposals for the education of youth, that because of the issue of drowning and other opportunities in the water, that 'tis supposed that every parent would want their child to be a swimmer. So that's kind of why this is here exists. We inspire kids through Michael Phelps and Mark Spitz and Greg Louganis and Sammy Lee and all the other greats here. But the overall overriding mission is not just to recognize their accomplishments, but to inspire children to learn to swim. So with that, this year's recipient, and now I got to put these back on, holds a PhD in banking and management, and worked in the banking industry in Germany for 38 years, but it has nothing to do with why he's being recognized tonight, like so many others. It is his activities as a volunteer in the life-saving movement in Germany and the German Life-Saving Society, and for the programs that he has done over in Germany for drowning prevention, particularly with children. So he's also one of the leading proponents of the life-saving sport. Now, a lot of people in swimming don't know this, but there are races specifically designed to go under, to dive in, swim 25 yards, go underwater, pick up a mannequin, bring him back, and give him CPR on the side. That's one race. There's other obstacle courses. There's all these things that have some practical usage for life-saving. And he can't be with us tonight, but he has sent a letter to his good friend and our great volunteer and cameraman, who can be noisy over here sometime, over there, Stathis Avramidis from Greece, who is a professor. He's legendary here. He's received the Paragon Award for Aquatic Safety. He's written 16 to 50 books, something in that neighborhood. And he's come over here of his own time as a volunteer to help us with the Swimming Hall of Fame. And recently concluded, last week, he had a symposium that was really knocked the socks off. But we hope that this grows into something else. It's the near-death experiences of drowning victims, which is pretty amazing. If anybody goes back and remembers Kubler-Ross and some of these other ones about what people experience when they have near drownings, the victims of near drowning also have very similar reactions and memories of that near drowning experience. And Stathis brought some of the leading experts around the world and the country here for that symposium, and we hope next year to pick it up and make it even more. So that's Stathis, please read the letter from the doctor.
Good evening. Since 2009, I have personally been up here 2 more times for receiving honors for contributions to lifeguarding and water safety. This Mecca of Aquatics, which is the Hall of Fame, is more than a place to celebrate outstanding achievements. It is our family, and in many respects, it is our home. This explains why I sleep inside the museum on a couch, and not because I want to make the Greek remake of the film Night at the Museum. Each night in a museum is unique, but tonight is really a special night because we celebrate, among other special people, the dedication of a special man. Here is why. One of the greatest virtues that advances our civilization is to serve the others. In our field, this is what he and his wife, Helga, have been doing for several decades. As Dr. Klaus Wilkens was unable to attend due to health issues, I'm honored to become his voice and present him to you and his work that transformed Europe and the rest of the world, making it a safer place. I'm now going to read for you his acceptance speech. Drowning is the second most frequent cause of death in the world. Each year, almost 400,000 people die by drowning. That means more than 1,000 people every day. The range of possible measures to prevent death by drowning starts in the prevention area, with information, public relations, and activities to reduce the number of dangerous situations. The instruments against drowning include especially swimming, life-saving training, and lifeguard services. The most important activities are the education and promotion of the swimming ability and the knowledge of how to teach swimming. At the side of my other activities, I enjoy to lead many swimming courses on local level and continued by the planning and organizing work on a higher level. In 40 years as chairman of the umbrella organization Federation of Swimming Promotion Associations, we could realize a standard system of swimming awards for all swimming and life-saving clubs, water-related institutions, swimming teachers, schools, and universities in the Federal Republic of Germany. This system was step-by-step further developed, especially in the European Commission of the International Life-Saving Federation of Europe, and influenced the swimming concept of many European organizations. I am now proud to be part of the family of the International Swimming Hall of Fame due to my strong involvement in swimming teaching and swimming sport. Respectfully, Dr. Wilkens. Before I step down, I want to add something in addition to what Dr. Wilkens said. Those that are alone can understand better the term family. Those who lost someone from drowning can understand better the term water safety. I'm proud to receive this award on behalf of Dr. Wilkens and present it to him this October in Greece during the opening ceremony of the 3rd National Pan-Hellenic Life-Saving Sports Championship. Dr. Wilkens, dear brother, welcome to the family of the International Swimming Hall of Fame.
I see Jim Martin in the back. Jim, would you please come up? This award, always there. He just arrived. He was driving from the other side of the state and didn't think he'd be here, but he timed it perfectly.